So, starting off, we've got this detailed overview of the DED license activities in the UAE, basically outlining how the Department of Economic Development guides business setups in Dubai's mainland.
Yeah, absolutely. It really sets the stage for entrepreneurs, right? It details everything from commercial to tourism licenses.
Exactly. It goes over the four main license types: commercial, professional, industrial, and tourism, each corresponding to different business activities.
And it's interesting because if you think about it, how you choose your activity can influence so much, like the type of office space, visa allocation, even banking options.
Right, right. It's like having the perfect key for your business door, you know? Get the license right and everything fits perfectly, but a misstep can lead to delays or extra costs.
Yep, true. And the list itself is massive, over 2,000 activities. That's a lot to navigate if you're starting out, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they break it down pretty clearly. Think of it as a structured menu. You have sections dedicated to trading activities like general trading and e-commerce under commercial, then a whole section for service-related activities under professional, not to mention the industrial and tourism
Exactly.
sectors.
I was wondering though, don't you think it might be a bit overwhelming for new business owners? I mean, 2,000 options sound like an overload.
Ah, totally. It can definitely be like trying to pick a flavor at an ice cream parlor with hundreds of choices. And that's why consulting services like AE Setup come in handy to narrow things down.
True, absolutely. Getting expert advice helps avoid the pitfalls. Now, what about combining activities? How flexible is that?
Well, you can combine multiple activities under one license as long as they fall under the same type. But you definitely need to be cautious. Mixing, say, consulting with manufacturing usually isn't allowed due to regulatory boundaries.
Yup, interesting point there. Though I wonder if there might be cases where the regulations could be too rigid. Don't you think it could stifle some innovative business models?
That's a fair critique. I mean, it's like if you have a business that blends tech with, say, artisanal production, you might face challenges. But the system does allow some dual licenses in very specific cases, though it's often
Hmm,
subject to extra approvals.
that makes sense. Also, I noticed they mentioned that choosing the activity correctly impacts visa quotas. That's a huge deal for companies planning to scale up, right?
Exactly. The selection can affect not just the legal operations, but even how many expatriates you can bring on board. It shows how interconnected the administrative processes
Right.
are.
And where does one typically find this DED activities list?
It's published on the official DED portal and also featured on sites like Invest in Dubai. For ease, many opt to use professional services like AE Setup who are well versed in navigating the list and its updates.
Yeah. Speaking of updates, I saw that the list is regularly revised, right? Keeping everything current must be a challenge for the authorities.
It is. They add new activity codes, tweak names, and adjust regulations periodically. That means business owners need to stay on their toes or get someone, like AE Setup, to
Mhm.
do it for them.
So overall, the DED license and activity list really form the backbone of doing business in Dubai's mainland. It ensures legal compliance and helps strategize growth.
Exactly, it's essential. You want that perfect match between your business idea and the legal framework. And honestly, it's like the roadmap to success if you follow it right.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how something as detailed as a business activity list can have such wide-ranging impacts from visas to office spaces.
Yeah, it all comes together. Getting it wrong can be costly, but nailing it sets you up for smooth sailing in Dubai.
Right on. Thanks for breaking it down so clearly. This really clarifies the significance of the DED license activities in the UAE.
My pleasure. It's been a great chat about making business dreams a reality in Dubai.